Welcome from FXwithTerry.com. I provide free Forex signals. We have full auto trading and what I call high profit auto trading. And what I'm showing you here is a couple different trades that I've taken from a few of my different systems. But in the end, you can get access to a ton of profitable trades for free. There's no catch and full community support. I have a Discord community. You can also get the signals via Telegram once you come into the Discord community. And what we're looking at here is just a live version of my mobile phone, and I'm going to show you a couple trades. Yeah, I bid a lot. This is a large account, but I want you to understand something. I want you to see the profit, right? That made $2,409.97 in this particular account, taking a few of my automated trades. Now, let me actually click on the screen here and show you. I'll open my pen. So here's a basket of trades. Took this morning gold trade. So had a $470 profit, $312 profit, and a $216 profit. And then here's a basket of trades up here. A couple EUR CHF trades, sell trades. Yeah, it's a high lot size bid, but again, this is a big account. You could take these trades on a smaller account at a smaller lot size, and in the end, it's an ultimate net profit. Now, this is not a losing basket of trades. It's a $2,557 profit and an $859 negative in that basket of trades, so that's a net profit. And the reason I'm doing this and showing this is I'm really trying to help the Forex market change the way things are thought about, because I'm going to show you what happens in the marketplace, and I want you to start to realize that once you see what I'm about to show you, you need to look away, you need to run, you need to stop following these people, because frankly they're misleading you. So let me give you an example. I'm going to switch to a chart here. EUR-CHF, doesn't matter. This trade just closed. I'm going to turn my phone sideways here. And we're looking at a chart, right? It's a pricing chart. This is, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, EUR-CHF 4-hour. The moment you see people do exactly what I'm going to do here, I'm going to kind of role play with you, you need to run. You need to stop. You need to get out of this mindset that is a mind virus. And if you're just being introduced to that concept of the mind virus, go ahead down into the description after you come on over to FXwithTerry.com and sign up. Come to the Discord group. It's completely free. Start taking my free signals and see if you're winning. But what we don't do is we don't sit around and prognosticate what's going to happen in the future, other than if we're already in a trade. What we don't do, which is a virus of the mind, we don't look back at historical data, and I don't do that like everyone else does to you. I don't do that because what they're going to do is they're going to point out historical pricing on the chart, and again, I'm going to role play like they do here, and I'm going to say it like they say it, and you're going to start to realize how freaking insane it is when someone does this. Again, go check out the book Virus of the Mind on Amazon. If you want a link, it's down in the description field. But what they will do is this. They will scroll back in time, and let's do it. You know, let's forget the fact that right here is where we're at in time. Okay? The fact is, there's not a person on this earth that knows with 100% probability where the price is going to go next. They don't know. Unfortunately, looking back at the past, no matter how much you believe the lie, looking back at the past does not tell you what the future is going to do. No matter how many people are like, well, if you don't understand the past, you don't understand the future. Maybe in history, okay? Maybe in human emotions and in human evolution, but not in Forex pricing. It's absolute insanity. So here's what they do. Let me erase that. They go back in time. Let's just scroll back a little bit here, okay? And here's what they'll do. Let's take a look at this area right here. When was this? This was back in, this was the 26th of December. You know what's funny about that? That's actually my birthday. So on the 26th of December, here's what they will do. They'll be looking at this, and I don't know why. Again, it's a mind virus. It's a psychosis. It's definitely a problem. They will say, well, right here, what happened was the price consolidated, and they'll use all sorts of terminology. Mitigation, candle mitigation. I've forgot most of these terms because it's useless. The price of Wagyu beef in Japan on the yen right now caused this wick right now. But if you'll notice, if you would have entered, and of course we did, we entered a sell trade right here, okay? We entered a sell trade right here. And you can see, because we did that, because we know what's going on, we made a nice profit. We ended up getting out down here at the bottom of this wick and making one. Looking at this chart right now, can say and agree with what I just said. We didn't enter right here because we didn't know what the hell it was going to do, right? My algorithmic system knows what it's going to do because it's an algorithm. And in fact, more importantly, I will tell you this. If you really want to learn Forex trading, listen to me. It's going to blow everybody's mind. It's going to really hurt. Enter a trade. Buy or sell, enter a trade. And here's the secret. Manage that trade into profitability. Now, the people that you say that to, that are showing you all of this BS, they'll be like, oh, you're going to be chasing price. What they are really saying, if they're telling you that you're chasing price, which is not true at all, you're just doing mathematical probability, right? What they do is they set a trade where they set a take profit. They don't know where it's going to go. They set a big take profit. Let's put it that way. They set a big take profit. They didn't know that it was going to move down here, 200 pips. They didn't know that. What they also do is they set a stop loss, and when you set a stop loss, you take a loss. When you set a stop, you take a loss. You trade how you want. I don't trade with a stop loss. I trade with mathematic probability. Every one of my trades that I enter on standard currency pairs wins. Did you see that trade that I showed you earlier? Let's see if I can actually, I think on the app it doesn't allow me to click that. But if I go back real quick, you see that trade that I was in where this was a minus 859 and a plus 2557? That is called a winning trade, my friend. No matter how much, you took an $859 loss. No, a loss is off of your principal balance. I got a $2,400.97 profit today with all of my trades together. That is a net profit. Let's go back to the chart here. So the point being is the moment you see someone go back in time and start telling you what the price was doing at any good given time, they'll be like, well, you'll notice we were consolidating here and then we got a wick. And then what we did is when the price broke out of this channel, we entered a buy somewhere right here and we took profit up at the top because we're masters. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And if you did, you got damn lucky. But if you're doing this all the time and trying to guess at where the price is going, the point is you don't know where it's going when it's currently at where it's at. You don't know. So quit listening to these people that go back on historical data, and here's the insanity. They literally will tell you what the price did, and there's a psychological manipulation there. They're either doing it nefariously towards you, or they're doing it out of ignorance. Okay? These guys, I see them go live for hours on the internet, prognosticating and on historical data. They have no idea where it's going. But the manipulation is, if I tell you I knew where it was going here, like if we were up here and I tell you, listen, I pretty much knew that the price was going to drop here based off of the bullish Wagyu beef Japanese yen pattern on the Ichimoku cloud. Come on, right? You can see up here that the banks took liquidity. We had a liquidity grab, and when they do that, it's going down. Listen, if the banks know that you know what the patterns are, then they are out there manipulating the patterns in a completely different way and screwing you over every time if you're trying to follow some pattern. There's no pattern. You let it go. There's no patterns. I'm going to say it again. Let it go. There's no patterns. Quit trading with patterns. I'm telling you right now. Go ahead and analyze what the price is doing after you're already in a trade. Well, what do I do? Do I enter a buy or a sell? Enter a buy or a sell and manage it. That's exactly what my algorithmic system does. That's exactly what it is. You can go ahead and talk negative about it. You can say that you were a Goldman Sachs hedge fund trader. I don't care. It doesn't matter. My trades never lose. And when I say never lose, they never lose any amount of money off of your principal balance. Now, that's assuming that you're bidding properly for your account size, that you're bidding properly for the leverage that you have. What do I look at? I look at margin level percent. Trade based on, if your margin level percent is down at 100, you probably bid a little bit too much or you over traded too many currency pairs on your current account. You need to figure out where that happy medium is. That's the only thing you need to do. So enter the trade at any given lot size, and you can see how it hits your margin level percent and trade from there. Oops, I went a little too far. I got no room to scale into a trade that might have went against me. But this whole setting a stop loss thing, set a stop, take a loss. You're welcome to do that. Please do that. But also please stop following the people that are going back in time, in history, and telling you what the price did. The moment you see someone doing it, it's utter insanity. Okay? Like imagine me right here, and they do it. They're doing it live right now on TikTok. They're doing it live right now on Facebook. They're doing it live right now on YouTube. I'm live right now on YouTube. I showed you a trade. I showed you the profitable trade. I tell you, go ahead and be skeptical. But if you come on over to fxwithterry.com and you just start entering my free signals, you'll prove to yourself, wow, there's something about this. I had someone in my group today say, well, I still want to learn Forex. Why? There's nothing to learn. Enter a trade and manage it. When you indicate that you want to learn, you have the mind virus that other people have some sort of magic strategy to enter at a certain time and win 80% of the time. Some people say, well, what's your win rate? My win rate's 100%. I win every trade that I enter. The assumption is my account's big enough, I have enough leverage, and I'm not overbidding. I can win every trade. Every trade. I don't care if the market trends, if you go into a sell trade and the market trends in the buy direction for the next 12 years, you can win that trade. You absolutely can. Now, what typically happens, if I can zoom out just a little bit here, what typically happens is price returns to where it moved away from. So it never just goes in a direct straight line. Like, look at this uptrend here, this huge, oh shit candle. Who knows? Maybe some news event happened and then the price trended up. It came back. Okay? So it never just moves away and never comes back. So if you're mathematically scaling into trades, and by doing that, you drag your take profit closer to where the price is, you're just going to win. It's a mathematical algorithm and probability. It's just how it works. So I'm gonna end with this. Come on over to fxwithterry.com and stop watching people that tell you what you can already see. Like, this is a funny one. They will draw a trend line here and a trend line here, and they'll go, guys, right now the price has been going up. That doesn't mean it's going to continue to go up. That doesn't mean it's not going to come down. But when they start telling you what the most obvious thing is, you got to go, why? They either want you to believe that they knew what it was going to do and it's a lie and it's a manipulation, or by telling you what it's actually doing, it manipulates into you thinking that they know what it's going to do. And I think people, probably 50-50, there are people that will do what I'm showing you here on the chart, right? They will draw a line and go, well, guys, the price is going up. And you're like, yeah, wow, it is going up. There's a manipulation in there that some people that say it don't even know what they're doing, but they're actually manipulating you. They want to feel right. They want to feel as if they're getting positive attention. And it is an attention-seeking concept for most people. Look, guys, we're looking at the price and it's going up, and I told you it's going up. Do you see what I mean? Stop. The moment you see someone trying to tell you that's not in a trade, that hasn't shown a trade, and we'll go back here, someone that's not in a trade and hasn't showed a trade like I just showed you here, you can go you can actually go back in history recently. I'll click this. You can see what price I entered at. You can see what my take profit was on these here. Okay? And it's the same thing with the gold trades. Like, these aren't bullshit. You can see what the price I entered was. You can see what the take profit and my stop loss. Yes, I set a stop loss in these high profit trades. Absolutely. Absolutely do. But I do not set a stop loss on standard currency pairs like EUR, CHF. You can see I got to take profit, no stop loss. Why? Because there's a mathematical computation and probability that really is best done by an algorithm. So learning it, there's nothing to learn. What are you going to do? Spend your life learning Forex trading when you really should be doing it with an algorithm? Or do you want to just come on over to my website, fxwithterry.com, join the free Discord group, start entering my free signals and profiting? If you want more, you can go to premium. Absolutely, it costs some money to do that. If you want to go full auto and have all of my auto trades copied to your account, yeah, it costs some money to do that. But I will tell you right now, my free trades will always be free. Always. And they will always end in a net profit. Like I've said, the only caveat and assumption there is that you have a big enough account and you're not overbidding for it. I see people start $100 live accounts and blow them out in a day. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, what do you think what happened? You over leveraged your account. I can't control that part. What I can control is the mathematics. And if you look at this particular bid that came from my system where I'm bidding $100 per pip, you don't have to, you can bid 10 cents per pip. You can bid 20 cents per pip. You can bid $1.50 per pip. Whatever you want, whatever fits your account. And that's what you should do. So these people that are showing you trades, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm the only one showing the trades. These people that are showing you the chart, not telling you where it's going to go, telling you only where it's been, and not showing you any sort of trade. Now, they will show you, I see this a lot, they will show you, well, we took our buy signal down here from my magic $7 indicator, and you know, we got out here when the price backed out and we had a really profitable trade. No, you didn't. Show me the trade. Show me the trade. Show me the trade. They'll put their indicator on the chart and look down here. They'll say, down here we had a buy signal. So all of our smart members bought and we took profit somewhere up here. No, you didn't. Show me the trade. Show me the trade. Show me the trade. They can't show you the trade. I'll leave you with this. I see this a lot. This will, the moment I tell you this and you start seeing it, you're like, what the hell did I just hear? So let me turn my chart sideways here and we'll end with this. People will say this. If they talk about current pricing and what they think for the future, here will be your future forecast that you get from everyone. So let's move the chart a little bit, zoom in, and here's what they're going to do. They're going to look at the current price, and they're probably going to draw a line at the top here, which they might call resistance. They might draw a line down at the bottom here, which they'll call support. Okay? And you wait. They will say this almost every time. And when you call them out on it, they'll kind of laugh uncomfortably, or they'll attack you, or they'll do what they do to me. They'll block you outright. Because I'm like, hold on. Did you just say, and here's, let me actually role play, and here's what they'll do. So the price is right here, guys, and we've got this resistance area at the top, and a potential support area at the bottom, here's what they'll say. The price is either going to go to this resistance area and break through it, or it's going to bounce off of it and come down to this support area and break through it, or it could bounce up from there. So here's what they just told you. The price is either going to go up or down, and that's what it's going to do. And you're like, no shit, Dick Tracy. So you're literally going to see them analyze current pricing and tell you that the price is either going to go up or down. You're like, what? Yeah, no kidding. Because the fact is they don't know which way it's going to go. So if it goes down, they're like, well, I told you it was going to go down. And if it goes up, they're like, well, I told you it was going to go up. It's absolute insanity. And I can't tell if they either know that they're lying to you like that, or they're such a manipulator that they're saying it out loud. They don't know. You know what I say, which gets me blocked most of the time? Enter a trade. Just enter a trade. Enter a trade. Take a wild guess. You can do a random trade, or in this case, well, the price has been going up. Maybe it'll keep going up. I'll do a buy right here. If it comes down, I'll mathematically manage it into profit, get out of that trade, and enter my next trade. If it keeps going up, I'll take profit at some point and get out. That's it. That's it. Run like hell when you hear people tell you that the price will either go up and bounce off of this line, or it'll go up and push through it. Like, did you just say that it would either go up or down? I've actually said that to people on live, like TikTok videos. I'm like, did you actually just say that the price would either go up or down? And they read that and they're like, yeah, that's what I said, and they move on. They don't hear what I'm saying. Other people will go, well, FX with Terry, yeah, I said that, but I see where you're going with this. I'm like, well, okay, where am I going with it? The fact that you said something that's absolutely batshit insane, that you think it's either going to go up or down? Really? That's your prognostication? That's your future reading? Stop. Please stop. It's a horrible virus. It's a mind virus that's happening in the Forex trading industry. Go down to the description here on Forex, on YouTube. I'm live, right? Not going to edit that out. Go down to the description here on YouTube and come on over to fxwithterry.com. Start taking my free signals and avoid the mind virus. Also in the description field is a link over to the audiobook on Amazon. You can get whatever version you want and listen to it or read it, Virus of the Mind, until you're aware of what your mind can do to you. And it's a virus from other people's minds. I mean, hell, what I'm spreading is a mind virus here. Just seems to be, it's a positive one. It's one that's going to help you. It's one that's going to help you avoid all of the BS in the market. So that's it. Appreciate you watching the video. Give me some comments below. I'm sure there's hundreds, if not millions of people that have the mind virus so bad that they 100% disagree with me. That just means they're not aware of their own human psychology. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video. And come on over to fxwithterry.com. Engage with me in the live chat area. I'll give you the best guidance I can. Love to see you be a finally profitable Forex trader. That's it. I'll see you next time.